weren't going to introduce me again? I'm a different guy today.
Oh, that's right.
I'm a different guy. I'm not the same Mike Ilgert guy. I'm someone else.
I'm very honored tonight to introduce to you Doug Ford. Doug Ford.
Dougie!
Friends.
Good evening, folks. My name is Doug Ford, and I'm the Prime Minister of Canada. Excuse me? Sorry, apparently I have to apologize. My people just told me I'm only the Premier of Ontario. Sorry, my bad. So, people have a lot of questions for Doug Ford, and I'm going to try and answer some of them tonight. For example, Doug, how come you're out and about all over the province and you got no freaking tie on? Well, to be honest with you, after 37 years of trying to tie my own tie, I couldn't figure it out, so I just gave up. Okay?
$35 beer.
So, people ask me, Doug, why did you run for Premier? You know, what got you into politics? So, you know, I've been crisscrossing the province many months ago, and I came across this one guy. He says to me, Mr. Ford, you know, I've been working hard all my life and trying my best, and it's like I'm worse off now than ever. And I said to him, sir, is there any particular person to blame for your situation? So this gentleman, he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a picture. Kathleen Wynne. And then he reaches into his other pocket and he pulls out another picture and he shows me. Justin Trudeau. So I said, okay, I get it, sir, I get it. Now, the other one that really inspired me to get into politics was my brother Rob. And, you know, Rob, he was mayor of Toronto. He always wanted to help people. He tried his best. And as you probably know, Rob had the heart the size of Toronto. The only problem, you know, I'm just going to be frank with you, Rob had demons. And the names of those demons just happen to be beer, wine, whiskey, vodka, crack, cocaine, heroin, meth, oxycodone, Percocets. Maybe I better slow down right there. So it reminds me of back in high school, my biology teacher. He said, if you look at the human body, it's basically made of water and calcium, magnesium, and trace elements. And really, you add up all the value of all these elements, it really comes out to maybe $36.50. But surprisingly, the coroner who did the autopsy of my brother Rob told me that his body had a street value of $1,273. So now we're in government. We find out, you know, we got a high debt, over $300 billion. We got a high deficit. We're paying big interest payments. We're going bankrupt. So they elected me and my government apparently to cut back a bit on the expenses. And luckily I like to cut, and I'm a kind of a hands-on man. So I'm going to go over to my table here and kind of go over what we've been doing the last little while. And you know, I bring my briefcase to work every day. And I know there's some of you out there, you're thinking, oh, it's just full of file folders with policy initiatives and all that stuff. And probably the rest of you are thinking it's probably just a bologna sandwich and an apple. But actually, you're both not quite right.
The bomb. Oh.
You see, I'm a hands-on man. I bring tools to work. Bring tools for the job to get the job done. That's just the way I am, okay? So for example, I got an OFA knife. I use this to cut the red tape, of course. I got tin snips to cut back on those big windmills that people don't want in our eyesore. Here we got my Mastercraft skill saw, which I use to cut the carbon taxes. No. And just an aside with the saw here, a while back I was working on my deck at home and I cut my middle finger off.
Oh.
And so I was walking around like this for quite a while, and then I got surgery, got it reattached. I was in a cast. Took quite a while to heal up till I could use it again. Now, the biggest problem with that is all this time spent without being able to use my middle finger, I had trouble telling people how I really felt about them. Oh. Okay, we're back. So, also I got my, bring my hedge trimmer so we can cut the tree planting programs down. And my final surprise is bring my Stihl chainsaw for working with the teacher unions. I'm Doug Ford, and I'm for the people. Thank you.